Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, we're back with more rankings. Why? Because I find them interesting, it gives me something to talk about as well as you guys something to talk about, and more importantly, they're easy to make and I don't really have a lot of time on my hands right now, so I figured I might as well make something. So, here we go. We are here with a Minecraft items tier list. It's all of the Minecraft items. It's not all of the items because it doesn't include the blocks, which are technically items. But if you want me to do the blocks or something like that, then I can, but we are going to go through a lot of these very quickly. First off, we have the apple A tier, obviously, because it's the apple. The armor stand is going to be a solid B tier. It's good, but not great. Arrow, honestly, S tier. Arrows are phenomenal. I love arrows. They're useful, and they look pretty good. The baked potato is obviously an S tier. Potatoes are good. Potatoes are delicious. Thank you. This is an F tier. I don't even know what it is. I don't remember the name of it because it's that unimportant. All of the beat stuff, F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier. Thank you. Blaze powder. Obviously, it's a B for blaze. There you go. B for blaze rod as well. I'm not going to be doing this the entire time, but I will say that honestly, blaze rods blaze pretty good. So, yeah, there you go. Boats. Boats are probably in like a D tier. They're fine. They're not great. They were a lot worse and would have gone in F tier. But no, now they're fine. They're nothing too special. Bone meal. I actually think bone meal is a pretty solid average. However, bones themselves are an A tier. Why? Because they give you doggos. That's the only reason. Written books are E. They're solid E. They're pretty bad. I do not care for written books. Sorry. They are book and quill. Pretty lackluster. However, books themselves, A tier. Why? Because you can enchant them and they allow you to enchant. I love enchanting, so there you go. Also, bottle of enchanting, S tier. We love ourselves some bottle of enchanting. The bowl, F tier. We hate bowls. Bowls are trash. Bowls are garbage. Bread, it's a D tier. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't know what to say. Bricks, solid C tier. I think that they are basically average. Not much more to say. All of the buckets with the fish, actually, yeah, they're all going to go right in the C tier. However, the bucket itself is going in A tier. Bucket's really useful. All of the fish ones, they're fine. They allow you to carry stuff, which is pretty unique. But all in all, like, it's not really more than that. I'd rather just have like a bucket or a bucket of water or something like that. Carrot on a stick. Carrot on a stick. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'm going to put it in B tier. Being able to move around with a pig is pretty nice. Carrot. D tier. I hate carrots. Actually, E tier. I really hate carrots. Just in Minecraft. Carrots in real life, they're dope. I like them. Coal! Well, this is specifically charcoal, which is the worst version of coal, whereas coal is in, you know, it's average, it's fine. It's actually, I'm going to put coal in B tier. I think it's pretty good. But charcoal is, it's pretty bad. Chorus fruit is like an E tier. This is the non-popped chorus. Yeah, popped chorus is like much better. Popped chorus is like C tier because you can at least make the brick blocks out of it and stuff like that. So there's that. But clay. The clay itself is actually one of my more favorite items. I don't know why. I just like clay. I think it's pretty good. But all in all, its usefulness is pretty lackluster. So I'm going to put it in a solid C tier. I think it's about average. It's not really great. It's not really bad. It doesn't really hold like a good purpose. So there's that. Clock is, you know, I'm going to put it in B tier. It has a use. It's pretty nice. It looks pretty good. It tells you the time. It's fine. And it gives a purpose to gold. Granted, I come from the days where gold wasn't actually useful. So, there you go. I like clocks. I think they're fun. Cocoa beans are actually, since they became the dye, they definitely moved up a tier. When they were previously just used for cookies, they were okay, but they were very rare. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put them in B tier. I don't actually think that they're as good as a lot of these other things. Compasses, A tier. They're solid. They allow you to make maps. They allow you to find where you're going. Solid. Chicken, A tier. Fish. Yeah, actually, you know, I lied. Fish is B tier. Lamb chops. All of this food, all of it right here, solid A tier. I love all of that, except for this food. This food's mediocre. I love all this food. It all works. It gives you good saturation. It's great. The cookie itself is an E tier. It's bad. Terrible food. I don't even like the design of the cookie. It's chocolate chip, which is fine, but like that's not the big issue that I have. It's just like it's just a bland cookie. It's whatever. Who cares? Diamonds. D tier. they're whatever. Diamonds themselves are fine. I'm totally kidding. Diamonds go in B tier. They're solid. They're above average at best. The Dragon's Breath. I actually love Dragon's Breath. It's not too terribly useful, but the way that you get it and the design is really solid overall. So there you go. Whatever this is, I think it's food. I think it's dried kelp or something like that. Cooked kelp. D tier, it's bad. I don't like it. Eggs! Eggs are S tier. You can throw the eggs and chickens pop out. S tier. You can't argue with that. Elytra are also A tier. They're incredibly useful. However, I kind of wish they weren't in the game because they basically just make travel so easy. And there are so many other ways to travel that it's kind of just like, well, why would you use any of these other ways that are really interesting, like a horse or a minecart or all of these other things, when you could just fly around? So, there you go. Sorry, this is an emerald. We're going to put it in E tier for emerald. No, actually, it goes in A tier above the diamond because emeralds are what allow you to trade with villagers. You can get a ton of them, and more importantly, I think that they just are really cool. They're not overpowered like the diamonds, and they're not everywhere and super easy. Well, they are super easy to obtain and everywhere, but it's more specifically that they are useful in such a very unique way. And I really like them. Enchanted books are probably B tier. The books themselves aren't too great. It's the enchantments that we really like. The Notch Apple obviously has to go in the S tier, or sorry, the Enchanted Golden Apple for all you Zoomers out there. Yeah, Enchanted Golden Apple, super dope. I remember when you could actually craft this, and now you can't. Solid. Anyway, the Crystal. I think this is another solid S tier. It allows you to revive the dragon, and it explodes. So, there you go. It's used in, like, hacked PvP, basically. PvP where you have, like, full gear of everything. So, there's that. Emerald? Ender Pearl. I love Ender Pearls. They're growing in S tier. They are super solid. Eyes of Ender, however, are they're pretty average. I'm going to put them in C tier. They basically only make, what is it? Ender chests, and they allow you to get to the end. That's it. Feathers are D tier. They're pretty lackluster. They're not really that great. Fermented Spider Eye. Fermented Spider Eye goes in D tier. We've got the Firework charge. Is this the Firework charge? Yeah, yes. I believe so. I'm looking for the Flame charge. I'm pretty sure. Is it not in here? I feel cheated. Hold on. Hold on. Is this the Firework? I know this is the Firework Star. No. This is the Flame Charge. Okay. No. I'm stupid. This is the Flame Charge. Yeah, S tier. Yeah, this thing, it lights a fire. What more could you want? It also can be shot out of a dispenser. Fireworks are a solid A tier. They serve a great purpose. They're really cool looking. They're great. They're easy to make as well. The Firework Star, though, is an E tier. It's bad. What does it do? Nothing. Exactly. Fishing Rod is a B tier. It's got some good uses. It allows you to fish. There you go. And it's enchantable. Flint and Steel, S tier. I like fire. There you go. Flint, however, is B tier. I like the flint. I like the design. It's pretty cool. Gas tier. Moving on, we have gas tier in A tier because it allows you to regenerate with regeneration potions. Now we have ourselves a bottle. E tier. The empty ones are pretty lackluster. Glycerin Melon. I'm going to put it in C tier. When I used to use more potions, it was pretty good. It was pretty nice. But all in all, it's still pretty average. It only does one thing, and it only kind of looks cool. So there's that. Glowstone Dust. I'm also going to put in B tier. I think it's pretty nice. Not great, but it's pretty alright. We're going to put gold in A tier. I believe the gold is awesome, and not for its uses, but mostly just because it's gold. There you go. Golden Nuggets. I think, actually, I love Golden Nuggets. I think they're S tier. They are phenomenal. They're not really that useful, but I just love the idea of a Golden Nugget. It makes me feel like a miner back in the old days when, you know, in the gold rush and all of that. So, there you go. Golden Apple is a C tier. It's average. It's whatever. Golden Carrot, however, is a solid A tier, top of the food chain. It's super good, and mostly for its use. Gunpowder is a B tier. It's fine. It's really useful, but it's get it from creepers. The Heart of the Sea. It does like one thing. I think it does the conduit, and I think that's it. C tier. Honey is E tier. Honeycomb, E tier. I'm not a big fan of bees. Horse armor is D tier. It's Again, when you have Elytra, there's not really much use for a horse. So, there you go. I'd put all the horse armor in here, so there you go. Ink sac was C tier. I like the dye. It's fine. Iron is S tier. Iron is so phenomenal. However, the ingot itself is going to be put into D tier. Item frames, I love item frames. We're going to put them clear up in A tier. I think that they are super useful. I think that they're super cool. I love them. Lapis, we're going to put in B tier. I like it because I like to enchant a lot of things. So there you go. Lava bucket is a solid S tier. Lava, yeah. Lead, D tier. I don't know. It's fine. Leather, average. It does its thing. Lingering potion, E tier. I think it is real trash. I'm not gonna lie. Magma Cream. I have good fond memories of getting Magma Cream, so I'm gonna put it in B tier, mostly for nostalgia. The map. The maps are super useful. I'm gonna put them also in. I'm gonna put them in A tier. I was gonna put them in B, but we're gonna put them in A. Melon seeds are E tier. Melons themselves are F tier. I hate melons. No one likes melons. Yo, F melons. Me and my homies hate melons. Anyway, milk. I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's pretty average. Not anything special. All of these minecarts can go in F tier, except for these two. The minecart with TNT is an S tier, and the minecart with hopper is a B tier. A lot of things would break if they weren't allowed to... why did I put it up there? Anyway, a lot of things would break if you didn't have this, and yeah, I like breaking things with this, so there you go. Mushroom stew, E tier. Mushroom stew sucks. All of the music discs are going to be in C tier, because some of them are in S tier, and some of them are in F tier. I'm not going to tell you which ones, because I can't remember off the top of my head which one is which. But, all in all, they're pretty average. They're pretty okay across the board. Name tags. I think name tags are pretty cool. I'm going to put them in B tier. We have the Nautilus Shell. I think Nautilus Shells are trash. They're in E tier. The Nether Brick, I think, is really cool. I like the design, all of that fancy stuff. So, it is going in A tier. Then we have the Nether Quartz Shard, which I think is going in C tier. It's pretty average. Then we have the Nether Star, which is in A tier. I think it's nice, it looks cool, it does a good thing, but it's nothing too special. We have the Nether Wart, I'm going to be putting in B tier. I think it's pretty nice. I like being able to enchant or not enchant, but do potions. I used to like it a lot more. Netherite is going in C tier. It's fine. It's average. Or Netherite ingot, I should say. And then we've got the netherite ancient debris thing. I'm gonna actually put it in a tier above. I think it looks cooler, and it's a cooler design, and then it does end up making this, which is fine, but whatever. Paintings are E tier. They're fine. The base paintings are really boring. You kind of have to get a texture pack if you want good paintings. So there you go. Then we've got paper. Paper goes in B tier. Why? Because, I don't know, paper's useful. Phantom membrane. Phantom sucks, so we're putting phantom membrane in the F tier. Poison potato, S tier. Potato, S tier. Why? Because we loved the potatoes here, obviously. Potions. Potions are really awesome. I am going to put them in A tier. I'm going to, you know what, it's fine. I'm going to put them in A tier. It's fine. They're really solid. I like potions. I think it's a cool mechanic. What are these? The, like, crystals that are sea lantern crystals. They're going to go in B tier, along with the shards that they go with, that can make sea lanterns or prismarine. So, pretty nice. I think these definitely, well, you know what? I'm going to actually put them in a tier above. I think the crystal versions are A tier because they make sea lanterns, and sea lanterns are the best way of lighting things. They just look the best, definitively. Pufferfish are cool, but not too great. I'm going to put them in a B tier. So, yeah. We've got a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pies, I actually really like pumpkin pies, but I'm still going to put them in B. No, I'm going to put them in C tier. I think they're fine, but nothing too special. We've got seeds for pumpkins. We're going to put the pumpkin seeds in C tier. Yeah, they're average. Okay, rabbit hide, F tier. Rabbit stew, however, is a D tier. It's slightly better than the rabbit hide, but rabbits are just so impossible to get. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put the rabbit's foot though in A tier. However, I'm gonna move this rabbit all the way down to C tier. I don't think the rabbit is actually all that good. Oh, now we've got all of the raw meat. So Raw beef is a B tier. Raw chicken is a B tier. Raw cod is an F tier. Raw mutton is a B tier. Raw pork is a B tier. Raw rabbit is an F tier. Raw salmon is a E tier. And the reason for that is because these ones up here in B tier are much easier to get and much easier to trade and much better in general, whereas all of these ones down at the bottom are much harder to get and much harder to trade, therefore much less useful, and they just don't look as good. I'm sorry, I am a nostalgic player. I like to have old looking things and these newfangled things. I don't like them. I'm a boomer, it's fine. I'm a Minecraft boomer. Anyway, rose red, or more specifically dye. I actually really like a lot of the dyes, so we're going to put that in B tier. Cyan and purple and stuff like that. Some of them look really cool, so there you go. We're going to have that represented, all the dyes in the B tier. Now we have redstone. Redstone, I feel like, has to go in S tier just because of all the amazing mechanics and functionality that you can do with redstone specifically. There are insane things that people have done, not only in creative with redstone, but in survival with redstone. So there you go. There's my spiel on redstone. Rotten flesh. I love rotten flesh. It's going in A tier. It's solid. It's a cool drop. It allows you to feed your dogs, which is cool, but it also feeds you in a pinch, which I really like. I think it's such a cool thing that Minecraft added. Saddles. C tier. They're fine. Turtle Scoot is in C tier as well. They make some of the best, like, defensive potions with the Potion of the Turtle Master, but they're also just kind of lackluster because they're so difficult to get, so, yeah, pretty average. Shears are S tier. I love shears. I think that they are so useful. They are one of the most useful tools in the game. I love them. There you go. Shulker Shells go in B tier. Are there shulker boxes? No, because that would be a block, and this is just items for some reason. Anyway, we're going to put the shulker shell in B tier. I think it looks cool. It looks kind of like a chair or like a stool, which is kind of funny. Anyway, moving on. Slime. Slime is S tier. Slime is super solid. We love our slime. Thank you. Snowball, also S tier. You can throw it much like the egg, and it's snow, and, you know, read the name of my channel. There's a reason I like snow. These Spectral Arrows are B tier. They're fine. They're above average, but they're nothing too special. They're pretty average all in all. Spider Eyes, F tier. I don't really care. They're fine. Steak is it's a solid. You know what? I'm gonna put it in. No, I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's fine. It's normally what I'll use prior to getting access to a lot of golden carrots. I'll just make a cow farm. Eat that. There you go. So, you know, I see it a bunch. Anyway, splash potions are average. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are really mediocre. So, there you go. Stick. Average. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. C tier. String. I actually really like string. We're going to put it clear up in A tier. Very similar to the rotten flesh in its functionality. Sugar is D tier. It's fine. The mysterious stew is probably... some of them can be useful, so we're going to put it in D tier. Most of them are really bad. There you go. Sweet berry bushes are... F tier. I hate them. I think that they're really bad. The potion effect arrows are probably D tier. I'd rather just have regular arrows. It's not worth the effort to actually make, like, stronger arrows in most cases. Unless you're specifically going into, like, a PvP thing with, you know, fully stacked out, fully kitted out, then yeah, of course, you're going to want them, but most of the time they're not that useful. Totem of Undying is a solid B tier. Again, one of those things where it's just like, I don't really think that like, I'm going to use it because it is useful and it's something that's in the game, but all in all, I don't really know if I necessarily want it in the game because it does add that extra bit of safety and makes things a lot more safe, right? But it's really nice for, like, hardcore and stuff like that, so it's above average. It's nice. Clownfish is F tier. I hate them. I think that they're really bad. The turtle shell helmet, we're gonna put in D tier. Below the scoot. I think scoot's fun to say, whereas the turtle shell helmet isn't. So there you go. Water bottle. I love water bottles. They're S tier. I don't know why. I just do. I think that they're adorable. Plus, that's where you get the drinking sound from. The, like, Minecraft drinking sound. Hopefully, I remember to play it. But yeah, there you go. Water bucket. A tier. It's solid. It's nice. It's good. It's not as good as the lava bucket, but it's fine. Seeds. F tier. I hate seeds. I always get way too many seeds. However, wheat is pretty average. We're going to put it in C tier. So, there you go. That's the whole thing. There it is. There is my glorious tier list. Curse you, tier maker, for being there. But, all in all, that is the entirety of the Minecraft items. I think since 1.7. No, this doesn't have, like, the telescope and stuff like that. Telescope would be F tier. There you go. I don't know if there are any other items. This also doesn't have the lantern for some reason. I don't know why that's not here. And lantern is an S tier. There you go. That's all for you. Yeah, there you go. Minecraft items. I did it a lot quicker this time than the previous one, and there were a lot more to cover, but the thing is, you don't really need to talk about these items all that much, whereas I wanted to give a more in-depth analysis with my previous video. Anyway, I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, a like is very much appreciated, and if you want to check out more content like this, as well as the, well, more tier list making stuff, then just be sure to subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.